Brigadier General Charles Kisembo is the new director of the National Leadership Institute, Kyankwanzi. The position was formerly held by Major General David Kasura, who was recently appointed by the President to serve as the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industries and Fisheries. Presiding over the function, Haj Yunus Kakande, the Permanent Secretary, Office of the President, challenged Brigadier General Kisembo to transform the institute into a complete international college for leadership so that it attracts people outside Uganda, not only limited to Ugandan participants.
He has done tremendously well. Now, Professor Kisembo is coming. We think that also with his coming, you are giving us always quality officers. Gentlemen, what we are seeing today, this is now an international institute. This is an international institute, and the challenge I'm giving my brother here, that let's work together and see how do we make it a complete international college for leadership. I want to assure you, as long as I'm still in the office of the President, I'll try my level best to help you so that you add value again. Where Kasura has stopped, you add again, and we have a very, very good institute here.
He thanked the outgoing director, Major General Kasura, for being instrumental towards implementing developmental projects at the institute at a low cost, adding that the concept of Major General Kasura of using the Engineers Brigade for such projects is now being co-opted to build schools and other government institutions.
Major General Kasura was here, he did his part here, and his contribution. Brigadier Mwesi also was here as a deputy. He did his work. He has done tremendously well. Now, Professor Kisembo is coming. We think that also with his coming, you are giving us always quality.
The Chief of Defence Forces, General Wilson Mbadi, congratulated the outgoing director, Major General Kasura, on his appointment as the Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Agriculture, adding that Uganda's economy is hinged on agriculture.
I also want to thank God who has enabled us come here to come and witness this change of leadership in our Institute of Leadership between General Kasura and General Kisembo. Secondly, I want to congratulate both of them. General Kasura for being appointed the next Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, because as you know, Uganda's economy is hinged on agriculture. If you mismanage agriculture, you are mismanaging Vision 2040. So when we have a caliber of Kasura going into that, now you will stop talking, go and work. So I want to congratulate you. And General Kisembo, we call him Professor, that guy. Yeah? I also want to thank you for being elevated to come and lead this institute, because it is very important in our nation building and development. Obviously, we get excited about elevations, but elevations are additional responsibility.
The outgoing director, Major General Kasura, in his remarks said that the undoubted ability of the new director will take the institute to another level and emphasized that NALI is a special place of the revolution and revolutionary ideas which needs to be nurtured.
Thank you to the officers and men as well as the civilian staff for your cooperation and goodwill. You know, you cannot be a leader if you don't have people who accept to be led. And People can't accept to be led if they don't have goodwill for the leader. This goodwill, cooperation, and excellence that you have has allowed us to synergize your efforts and leverage these efforts to our success. All the developments that you see here, sir, Haj Kakande and Afande CDF, are the result of this great team. To the new director, I want to give you some words. First of all, welcome to NALI. The officers and men of NALI are diligent, committed, and professional. With your doubtless and very good committed leadership and intellectualism, with your guidance and with your undoubted ability, they will take the institute, you will take the institute to even a higher level. Be firm but fair. Be focused but also flexible. Be principled but also understanding. Develop and decide an agenda. Have an agenda. Let everybody buy into this agenda and influence them to execute that. The Institute is a national strategic asset which needs responsible leadership. Respond to the needs of its situation appropriately and attempt to carry everyone with you. I wish you all the luck and promise to always avail myself for anything that you require, any assistance that you require.
Brigadier General Charles Kisembo, the incoming director, in his remarks thanked the President and Commander-in-Chief for trusting and appointing him as director of the Institute. Brigadier General Kisembo called for cooperation among the team that he will lead for the Institute to achieve its objectives.
Assistance that you require.
It gives me great pleasure and honor to be here, being handed over as the new director NALI. I'm indeed grateful to God for finding me worthy of this appointment. I would like also to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF for trusting and appointing me as the commandant in of this school, of this institute. And I also take opportunity to thank the outgoing director, Major General Kasura Chomkama, and also to congratulate him upon his well-deserved appointment. I thank him for the job well done. Some of us, when we came here, Kyankwanzi was not like this. For the time he has been here, together with the team at his disposal, he has changed the face of Kyankwanzi. Kyankwanzi is admirable. As for me, I must say that the team you have left behind to work with is a credible team. As an individual, I've had an opportunity to interact with some of them. They are a dedicated and hardworking team. And I expect you to lend me your support. To lend me your support, as you have always done to the outgoing commandant. Because without us working together as a team, without us creating the esprit de corps, there is nothing we can achieve. So that's what I expect of you, and I will give you my support. I will give you the leadership that we need collectively to push this institute, to move it from where it has been to a place higher. Perhaps look at the key thematic areas here that will constitute our plan. Developing the curriculum for this school. We are building on the effort the outgoing commandant laid, because he had started the process of reviewing the curriculum, so that we have a curriculum that is in tandem with the world dynamics, and but of course without losing the mission and the ideological foundations that define this place. And then enhance research, because if we are going to move NALI from where it is and project it at international level, both playing the national and international role, we need to do a lot of a lot of work. We need to do a lot of research that can contribute to problem solving in this country.
Present at the ceremony was the Chief of Personnel and Administration, Major General George Igumba, the Chief Political Commissar, Major General Henry Masiko, Chief of Staff, Land Forces Brigadier General Bob Ogik, Commander Field Artillery Division Brigadier General Daniel Kakono, Brigadier General David Isimbwa, Commissioner Patriotism Brigadier General Patrick Mwesige, Dean of RDC's Major Martha Simwe, and senior officers of the UPDF.